welcome to my channel. It's nice having you here. Today we'll be making rose flower, and we're going to be using these different sizes of circle as our samples to cut out the different size that we need for this rose flower. So we'll first go ahead to mark that with our pen on the fabric. Just this first one you're marking on your fabric, and then you go ahead and cut them out. So the materials we're going to be using for this tutorial is our scissors. We are actually using two different type of scissors: the lace scissors, that's also known as the zigzag scissors, and this normal scissors that I'm using now. And we use fabric, any fabric of your choice. You can use a satin fabric or any available fabric you have, you can use that. And also we are going to be using the sample model I showed at the beginning of this video, and our needle and thread. Please note that we are supposed to use a matching thread for this flower making, but for the sake of this tutorial I used a black thread, so you can actually see the sewings I made on the design. You can just keep watching and follow this process. I'm just going ahead now to cut the remaining fabrics for the design. You can cut as many as you want depending on how much and how plenty or big you want your flower to come out. So you can just cut as many roses as you want, as many petals as you want, sorry. Make sure to leave little allowance around your circle. That's after the pen marking. Just leave little allowance so you can use that as the excess for trimming. So this is the lace scissors that we are using for the trimming of the edges, and that's why we need the extra small allowance. So you can use this lace scissors to just trim that out. So we are using the lace scissors to trim out all the circle petals that we've cut out. So we'll just trim all of them out, the different sizes, one after the other, so you can get a nice finishing at the edge. If you trim it in bulk, you may really not get what you want. So it's important that you just trim it one at a time. Thank you so much for watching till this time, and if you're coming across my video for the first time, please just pause, subscribe to this channel, and also like this video if you find it helpful. And thanks to all my returning subscribers. You guys are super amazing. Thank you so much for always coming back. Also, don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section below. Thank you. So yeah, we are done with the trimming. Now we'll go ahead to start arranging our flowers accordingly. We'll put the big one first, then followed by the medium size, and then the smallest one will be on top, that's in front. And after that we'll just go ahead to start sewing them one after the other. We'll place them in threes, each of them three each separately. So I'm just showing you the sewing now. We're just going to make two stitch line in front, and then you drag your thread to give it the shape we are using for this petal. You can see how beautiful it looks. So that's how we're going to be doing the rest of them. You just sew it with just two stitch lines in front, and then you drag your thread and make sure to tie it very well before you cut out your thread. So we'll just go ahead to do the rest now, and then we'll come back and continue. For the fabric to use that I earlier mentioned, I've not tried using a net fabric for this design before, so I'm not really sure how that is going to come out, but I don't think it's going to come out very nice. So I won't advise to use a net fabric, but any other fabric aside that, you can use that. Now I'm going to be cutting the base for our rose flower. For this base, you can use a light gum stay, or you can use an interfacing, which is the one I'm using, a light interfacing for your base. So you can actually use your rose petals this way without actually cutting a base for it. You can directly use this to design your dresses, but I use a base for mine to make the rose flower. There is no particular order for placing your petals on this base. Just make sure to place them very nicely and ensure that all the spaces are closed. That's why I said you should make as many petals as you want. If you want your rose very big, then you should make a bigger base. This base is 4 inches by 4.5, but it's supposed to be 4 inches by 4 inches. But you can just make a bigger base and then make more petals if you want your rose to come out very big. Or you can directly attach these petals to your dresses to form your design. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.